Hey, this is real cool, dudes.
Coming up on part 3, more Welsh.
Bengamalog.
Yeah, it's very cloudy.
Cloudy, yes. Bengamalog, yeah.
Fresh milk.
Fresh milk, yes.
Look at that.
And Devil's Bridge explained.
An old lady made a deal with the devil.
In 1999, I went to Wales to take a 3-week crash course in Welsh. I recommend you go back and start with part 1 so you're up to speed. So, this is the B&B. This is the salon. Well, there's Betty cooking up some magic in the kitchen. These are the other rooms. I think there are 4. This was my room. It was £17 a night with breakfast. I'm sure I got a break because I was there so long. And people can also stay in the caravans out back. One day I convinced our week 3 teacher, Ewan, to take us on an excursion.
Well, it seems I have to take these people, very curious people, to Tregaron, to the darkest corners of Welsh-speaking Wales.
Want to put your rucksack in the back, Matthew?
Sure.
I piled in the car with Derek, Ayub, and Vince. We caravanned and followed Ewan.
Okay, I'll go to my car and then you follow me.
Okay.
Dilynwch fi.
That was You Follow Me in Welsh. Ewan is from Cornwall and also speaks and teaches Cornish.
I wonder if they've demolished Derry Ormond Tower. There used to be a big tower here. And the story was that some chap had come here to try to get himself elected into Parliament. And he told the people that he was building this big tower and they'd be able to see London from it.
Oh, that's right.
But it wasn't true.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Derek.
We've left our main routes for Aberystwyth now, and we're going to look at the Teifi pools, which are in the upper reaches of the River Teifi.
Well, here we are on the mountains of Wales, the bleak, windswept land that sheltered the Welsh-speaking areas from the rest of Britain. Along this landscape, the old drovers had to travel with their sheep and with their cattle to the markets of England. There's about 30 miles of such mountain lands, wholly deserted and uninhabited, before you reach the other side. So it was quite an adventurous undertaking in those days. And even today, there's not many people. This was the reputed land of bandits and of sheep stealers. It's rather Wales's Wild West, you could say.
It was quite a place.
We've arrived at Pontavernach.
Devil's Bridge.
Devil's Bridge, or literally Bad Man's Bridge.
And the myth, so far to my remembrance, says that an old lady made a deal with the devil so that she could cross from unfarmable piece of land to the greener side of the river. So they made the deal.
We left the teacher and continued on to Aberystwyth.
That was the moment I was looking for.
Dear cousins in the US, our trip to Aberystwyth has been a mixed blessing, and we've ended up by losing one of our party.
Dr. Ayub, where have you been?
So it seems Derek lost Ayub when he went to buy some pants because his zipper broke.
Hey, he's wearing some new pants.
He bought some new jeans and all is right with the world. Ayub was born in the Sudan, and he was from one of the Cushite hill tribes. At the time of his birth, nobody kept track of when people were born, so he has no birth date. Over the years, doctors have assessed his age with a range of 8 or 10 years, so he has no idea how old he is or when he was born. He just knows that it was in the spring. Better to live than to count, he says.
So we're heading out of Aberystwyth.
How far is it?
About 29 miles.
We headed back to Lampeter, down the coast, through Abereron.
We've made it down to the town of Abereron,
We have, yeah.
the mouth of the river Aeron.
Iron.
And back to Lampeter. As it was getting darker one evening, John asked me if I wanted to go collect some milk for the next day. And we broke out some Welsh.
So we're going down,
Go down, fetch milk
fetch some milk
for tomorrow.
for tomorrow morning.
Breakfast.
Great. You want me to carry something?
Carry one. It's gone colder, isn't it?
Yes. Mae'n oer.
Mae'n oer. Di oeri.
Mae'n oer now.
Wedi oeri. It's gone colder, wedi oeri.
Wedi oeri.
Wedi oeri.
Gotten colder. Okay. Yeah.
Mae'n gymylog.
Mae'n gymylog. Yeah. It's very cloudy.
Cloudy, yes. Mae'n gymylog iawn. Mae'r dydd yn birhau. The days are getting shorter.
Mae'n dydd yn birhau.
Birhau, yeah.
Birhau.
The days are getting shorter. David yn raw.
Car.
Car yn dod.
Car yn dod. So this is all your land up here.
Yes. And down to the river.
Down to the river.
Fferm y Castell.
Fferm Castell. Oh boy, it sure is.
An oak tree spends 100 years to grow, 100 years to stand at the same place, and 100 years to rot.
Wow. Wow. Beautiful.
The sheep are kept in there in winter,
You keep them in the winter.
about 2 months before lambing and lambing time. There's a very old tractor here, 32-year-old.
32-year-old tractor.
Yes, 43,000. Not doesn't do much work now, but does work. And cost £1,000, 1968.
In that was the year I was born.
And it's worth more today.
And this is where all the milk is stored in this container we're gonna see. Oh boy, look at that. Now that's fresh milk.
Fresh milk, yes.
Look at that.
Milk is tested every day for quality. TBC count, that's the bacteria count.
So that's it, we're done.
Yes.
That milk was amazing. Next time on part 4 of Wales Revisited, we meet some of the characters I encountered.
You must be in your late 60s.
In my late 60s, yes, I definitely am.
What's in there?
I'm not sure.
Water! The blank's there!
Did you know they speak Welsh in southwestern Argentina?
Bienvenido a los dos, ambos. Cuando quieran, yo vivo en Esquel, Chubut.
Alex, the German from East Berlin, is very good at Welsh.
Ydyn ni nawr in Dolgelli